Welcome back to Family Gamer TV, now for a little special episode on Skylanders and Skylanders Swap Force. Now, a question we've been having a lot is about our new shelf and our new figures, but in particular, who this is. Is it a Skylander? Which Skylander is it? Now, this is rather nice. It's one of the 3D prints that Activision Toys of Bob use when designing the characters. So they go through a process of designing them on the screen, doing sketches, coming to the point where they want a physical model that then gets 3D printed. They can then see it in full three dimensions, and that forms part of the process of iterating towards the final figure. Now, Arbo isn't currently available as a Skylander you can buy in the shop, but let me get him up to the camera and you can have a really close look. Now, Arbo gets his name from the Latin name Arbo, which translates to of trees, and obviously you can see while he is there. His sort of fantastical character style is sort of underlined by his voice, which, if you've seen Disney's Alice in Wonderland, the original one, not the new one, is very similar to the Mad Hatter at the Mad Hatter's Tea Party, which was voiced by Ed Wynn. But he has a sort of magical quality to him. So when we meet him, he's just sort of been born and pops out of the ground. But somehow he has this sort of reincarnated memory of what we need to do to recover the Eternal Life Source and save Skylands in that first adventure. And in the game, obviously, he sort of has this big tongue hanging out. And my kids really connected to him. If he was to become a playable Skylander, I think they'd be really excited. Now, in terms of his abilities, he has this sort of plant life ability where he can grow plants really fast, and he grows a beanstalk in the ruins that gets us up to the treetop terrace and the falling forest. Now, potentially, if he was a figure, obviously that would make a nice wow power attack. So there you go, Arbo. Now, yeah, as I say, he's not available as a real figure, but being part of that original Skylanders game, Skylanders Spyro's Adventure, and also seeing him and how I-Wei worked with the figures over at Toys for Bob, seeing him come out of that 3D printer, has just made that this is a character of some sort of personal value, really. And like any Skylander, you sort of create connections to these little individuals. And so I'm really happy to have him on my shelf. The kids always wanted to get him down and play with him. Because he's a 3D print, he's a little bit fragile, so usually he lives under a little glass jar, which isn't how I like to handle my toys. I much prefer them to be played with, but you know, this one is a little bit special and also a little bit fragile, so perhaps when they're a bit older. So there you go, that's our Family Gamer TV update about Arbo and this 3D print. Now we'll have lots more information about Skylanders Swap Force and all the new figures there soon.